All right, so
we need to be low key because the cops are here.
Cody Co is a Viner turned YouTuber that has accumulated over 6 million subscribers, most known for his series That's Cringe.
welcome back to That's Cringe, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are tackling religion.
D'Angelo Wallace dropped a video talking about the allegations aimed towards Cody Co. I also want to shout out Amanda Todd Hunter's video on the topic. If you guys want to go ahead and check out both videos, I highly suggest you check out both videos. They'll be linked down in the description. This isn't breaking news. Tana Mongeau has talked about this a couple of times. Cody Co engaging in the devil's two-step with her when she was 17. It just feels like since Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, folks are getting exposed for being a predator. It's crazy that a guy that's most known for a series called That's Cringe did one of the most cringiest things you could do, sleeping with a minor.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the f?
So, I'll be honest with you guys, the reason why I've been pushing off making this video is because just like y'all, I've been waiting for Cody to at least give us something, man. I was waiting for a response. But it just seems like he decided to just duck his head and weather the storm. He's not only censored the comment section on his YouTube videos and his Instagram comment section, but also his Reddit. Kind of ironic how him keeping quiet is having the opposite effect. Me personally, I would have either came out and denied the allegations towards me, or I would be behind the scenes building up a case of my innocence, because I am not a fan of having such a thing hovering over my head. But again, that's just me though. Oh, and I wouldn't be censoring my comment sections either, because doing that is speaking volumes to the validity of the allegations. The most he's done was text Tana "we good," which is a crazy thing to send to someone you allegedly statutory. It seems like we're gonna have to apply pressure to get his side of the story. Hopefully it's not behind a paywall this time like how you addressed another controversy.
5 nigga, 6 nigga, 7 nigga, 8 nigga, 9 nigga.
Hopefully when you do come out and address it, you talk about why you're still friends with Kobe Leachman. Kobe got a weird case why he around Tiny Meat Gang, no Tiny Meat Groomers. Nah, it don't got the same ring to it, man. And I'm not even trying to rope Noelle into all of this. Look, Tana will make these allegations public on a podcast where she talked about when she cheated on her man, one of them being Cody Co.
And that's not right. That's not correct. I know now. I was 17 at the time, 18. Like, that's not what you do. But at the time, it was just like, oh, you think I'm this and you're treating me and calling me all these names and treating me really horribly and like using me for a lot of money and like,
if you're gonna say I'm cheating, okay, I'm gonna cheat.
And it's like, if you're using me for mad money and making me buy hella shit for you and like, you know, forcing me to fly out to you just to be like super emotionally and like psychotically abusive, like shit, okay, bet. And so I started kind of hooking up with other people. Shout out JC Kalen, shout out Cody Co.
That's when Cody Co would text Tana saying, "We good?" And Tana would be like, "Yeah, we're good." And they would re-upload that podcast with that segment cut out.
I said something about it online and it was starting to surface. And he texted me like, "Are we good?" And was like, I said, "Yeah." And like, he was like, "My wedding's coming up."
What pushed us into the spotlight was when Tana had a live show where folks could not record what was going on because the tea that they were spilling was exclusive. But of course, there's always that one person that doesn't get the memo. And they captured a moment where we got the true meaning behind why they are called the Tiny Meat Gang.
Who's the smallest you've ever had sex with?
Oh my God, no one look at me, Cody Co. I can say that. I was literally 17, I can say that.
I completely understand when this first came out, the first thing folks thought of was like, there goes Tana trying to stir up some drama. This clout-hungry demon is never full. She is always hungry for more clout. This is the same person that did marry Jake Paul for a publicity stunt. Well, Tana would talk about it again, but this time on her podcast and sounded more candid, where she said Cody knew she was underage because another content creator told him, but he did not care. He still ended up taking her upstairs and engaging in coitus.
There was a situation with Gabby Hanna at a Playlist Live where she pulled him aside and told him like, yo, she's 17. And then we still went and hooked up.
Yes. That other content creator was Gabby Hanna, and she would get on her podcast, I think, I'm not 100% sure on that, and say that exact same thing, word for word, bar for bar.
One time, I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside, and I was like, hey man, you probably don't know, I know she like looks a little older, she's underage, watch it. And he's like, oh my god, thank you for telling me. And then he turned.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Knowing that was Cody Ko, I literally heard that in his voice. Cause honestly, it sounded pretty spot on. Had no idea that Gabby had a Cody Ko impersonation under her belt. It's gotta be one tough pill to swallow to side with two very unlikable people against one very likable person. There's still people having a hard time swallowing that pill cause they are continuing to send hate towards Tana's way after this information was released.
I have seen so many comments, but what was she wearing? It's Tana, so who cares? Well, it's Tana Mongeau.
Before I talk about the arguments folks are using to defend their Lord and Savior Cody Ko, I first gotta acknowledge Tana saying, if it was anybody else, the reception would be different, and she would be correct in that. Like I said, Cody Ko is a very likable person.
I know for a fact if you swapped out Cody Ko with someone that like people didn't like that much, I would be receiving so much more sympathy.
He is a big name in this space, in the YouTube space, and he's also good with a lot of big time YouTubers. People grow up watching him, so there is a bit of a hesitancy. He's like, no, not my Cody Ko, the one that I grew up with. No, that can't be him. They can't just accept that. Yo, Cody knew that Tana was 17 and he did not care. He still took her upstairs and shacked her. The argument that they are using are absolutely disgusting. First off, let's talk about, bro, she's just 17. I mean, like, that's just a 1 year difference from 18. Like, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? What? What's the big deal? First and foremost, we need to get him on a list. We need to get this person on a list ASAP. I do not care if she's 17 with 1 second left before she turns 18. She is still a minor, especially in Florida where this allegedly happened, where the legal age is 18. It's 17, 18? Last time I did the math, it wasn't. I just want to throw a quick hypothetical at you, right? I'm gonna throw a couple of them just to, engage into these conversations, these arguments folks are having. Quick hypothetical. You walk into a liquor store, right? You're 20 years old. You go ahead and buy a 6-pack of beer. You put it on and they're like, let me see your license. Let me see how old you are. It's like, yo, bro, I'm about to turn 21 in a year, bro. Let's just let this slide. You think the cashier's gonna be like, oh, you're just 20? Hey, man. Hey, it's gonna be $5.99, man. Just go ahead and slap the money right here and that beer is all. No! Because if they were to sell that beer to you, they would lose their alcohol registration. Believe me, I know. I was a cashier. Folks told me, the managers, etc., all told me, be careful. You better not be selling no alcohol to no minors at 20 or under, because if you do and we get caught, we're losing our liquor license. The other argument folks had was, what was she wearing? Like that even matters. There are sickos out there that literally think that whatever a girl wears justifies the actions of what Cody did. Like, genuinely, man. I'm gonna throw another hypothetical at y'all. Do you really think that a police officer is just gonna wag their finger and be like, I mean, I do see what she's wearing. That 17-year-old is asking for it, man. Like, Cody, I completely see where you're coming from, but let's just not let that happen again, man. I'm gonna just let this one slide, alright? Because I would have done the exact same thing, Cody. Again, no. Your brain is just so fogged up with horniness, you can't even think straight. Your brain is fogged up with horniness and glazing. Get off that man Cody's tip. Think logically. What is wrong with y'all? He don't even know you, lil bruh. Cody is not gonna let you hit, fam. Relax. I mean, I get it. It just came out that one of your favorite content creators is doing more than dipping his toe in the kiddie pool. But that doesn't warrant sending hate towards Tana's way. And that also doesn't warrant making arguments that some of the worst type of people in this world would make. Those aren't hills you should be dying on, man. Cody Ko is not gonna give you a shout out. He's not gonna send you money, man. He's not gonna hug you, shake your hand. Whatever you are craving from that man, you are not gonna get dying on the hills that you are dying on. Is Tana a perfect human being? Hell no. She got a track record, ladies and gentlemen, all right? She is nowhere near a perfect human being. But does she deserve what she's been getting after coming out? That she is a victim? No. I'm sorry that you have to go through all of that. Tana probably still are. And I just hope for the best and you're healing from such a traumatic experience, man. Hopefully that you fully recover from that. We're waiting, Cody. Can't stay silent no more. We need answers. You're on the clock.
Two things I ain't ever seen. A nigga that beat a gun and bitch I need.